Jetzt wird spannend in der Lugner City. Die Nanny ist da und sie hat ganz viel gute Laune mitgebracht. Schauen wir gleich hinein.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please welcome Fran Drescher! Wir haben natürlich noch Fotos gemacht, die wir gleich mit ihr ein bisschen plaudern, aber sie hat sich kaum verändert, oder? Was meint ihr? Also die Zeit ist stehen geblieben. Gibt es noch Fotos mit Jacqueline Lugner, Geschäftsführer Gerald Friede und jetzt heißt es auch noch lächeln und wir werden gleich ein bisschen plaudern. Fran! So, you get a microphone. Fran, it's a great honor and pleasure to welcome you here to Vienna, to the Lugner City, together with your soulmate Peter. We're very proud to have you here. I mean, look around, it's amazing.
Thank you. Oh, it's a thrill. I'm so thrilled. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to speaking to you and having everybody get to know me and me get to know them. What a turnout. I'm so delighted to be here in Vienna, Austria. I love Wien. And all of you are so warm and welcoming. It makes my heart grow. Thank you so much. Should we sit down?
Yeah, just one more question before we begin the interview. I mean, throughout your career, you are from building your own sitcom empire to your role as a president of the union.
Yes.
You always demonstrated the importance of female leadership.
Yes.
Here in Vienna, your host Jacqueline Lugner is an impressive businesswoman. She not only runs this empire, but also leads it to the future with her heart and strategic visions. You met her on Monday and spent already some time together. So what do you think about Jacqueline?
Well, she's a woman after my own heart. She's an alpha female. She takes control. She's on top of everything. She knows what she's doing. This whole Lugner company is lucky to have her in the role of leadership. I think women leaders are very important to support. Women in business is very important to support. And as I said once when, I was in a major negotiation that a woman can lead and does not have to act like a man. A woman can lead with intellect, heart, dignity, empathy, and still rock a red lip.
Nothing more to say. Yeah, that's great. Just a few words from Jacqueline and then we can start the interview. Jacqueline, kommt zu mir auf die andere Seite. Unglaublich, was sich hier abspielt. Ganz kurz, warum Fran Drescher?
Ich bin unglaublich glücklich, dass Fran Drescher dieses Jahr unser Gast ist und uns in der Lugner City beehrt. Sie ist nicht nur eine unglaubliche Schauspielerin, Produzentin, hat ihre eigene Charity-Organisation. Ich freue mich unfassbar, dass sie heute meiner Einladung gefolgt ist und in der Lugner City bei uns ist.
Ja, die Fans freuen sich auch. Und das passt ja auch ganz gut, denn in der Lugner City gibt es ja auch das Lugner Kino und es kommt ja auch ein neuer Film raus, Marty Supreme, wird im Februar noch gezeigt.
Genau, ihr neuester Kinofilm kommt im Februar diesen Monat noch raus, Marty Supreme. Er hat bereits eine Golden Globe bekommen und ist für mehrere Oscars nominiert. Und ich glaube, wir könnten nicht stolzer sein, dass sie bei so aktuellen Themen heute unser Gast ist.
Ja, wir freuen uns schon sehr auf den Tag. Vielen, vielen Dank und Applaus für Jacqueline. Dankeschön. So, die Presse, glaube ich, möchte noch ein paar Fotos haben. Okay, let's take a seat.
Oh yes, and here.
Es gibt noch ein paar Fotos und dann werden wir gleich plaudern. Wir haben überhaupt keinen Stress, wie schon eingangs erwähnt. Autogramme gibt es dann im Anschluss und wir haben wirklich sehr, sehr viele Fragen bekommen, die ich ihr dann stellvertretend für alle Fans und für die Presse und für euch stellen darf. Jetzt lassen wir noch die Presse fotografieren, dass alle ihre Fotos haben, ihre Shots. Und ich bin kurz ruhig, dass ihr das auch schön drauf habt. Vielleicht können wir noch einmal, please give a big shout for Fran Drescher one more time before we start the interview, please. Christian, du musst auf die Seite noch. Das übliche Prozedere. Gleich werden wir beginnen. Diesmal können wir noch eins machen. Okay, jetzt können wir loslegen.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Fran, we received so many emails from your fans with hundreds of questions for you to answer. Of course, we cannot ask you all of them, but I tried my best, or have tried my best to select and summarize the most popular ones, so let's start it.
Okay, well, we're all here. So let's get started.
Yeah, let's get the party started. Let's start with Vienna. I mean, what was your first thought when you received the invitation to Jacqueline Lugner to Vienna and to the Vienna Opera Ball?
Well, I was so happy that I wasn't president anymore of the union because I was invited a few years ago, but I wasn't able to come. And I love Vienna. It's the most fabulous city, and the people are so sweet and loving. And I love culture. I'm an art collector, so I love to come and see the beautiful art here. I went to see last night Phantom of the Opera. It's so good. If you haven't seen it yet, you must go. It's really a memorable performance, and it's in the theater until June. So don't miss it. It's really great. And I had the best time. I already went to the Belvedere Museum, and always incredible, always fabulous. So I was really, really happy that I was available because I came with Peter, and he's never been here before, and I've been here a few times, and I always miss it. So I'm just so delighted that I was able to come. It's sort of right in the middle of the Opera Ball is right in the middle of award season in Hollywood. So I go back because in March it's the Actors Awards and it's also the Oscars, and both of those awards, the cast of Marty Supreme, which is the movie that's coming out at the end of this month here in Europe. And it's a great movie with Timothy Chalamet. And I play his mom. And I'm just so happy that I can, be a part of all of this and then go back. And he's been winning all the awards, so maybe he'll win the Oscar this year.
We will see. We will talk about Mother Supreme a little bit later.
Okay.
Let's talk about Vienna. I mean, what do you love special? Do you love the food? Did you try Wiener Schnitzel, for example, or Sachertorte?
Yes, I love Wiener Schnitzel, and I love Italian food too, and there's great Italian food. It doesn't, you know, there are great chefs here. It's an international city, so really whatever you're in the mood for, you can find here. Like you can find whatever you want to buy here in the Lugner city. It's just, there's so much to see and do. Last night we went to the Schwarzes Kamel. And,
very good. Schwarzes Kamel. Perfect.
And that was great. So Jacqueline, she had a traditional meal. It was meat that's cooked in soup. I had penny pasta. And that was great too. And Peter had a soup with a dumpling in it. So he loved his as well. We're gonna, you know, there's so many great restaurants. We're gonna go to the, what's that place that looks like a big atrium, like a garden indoors? It's open for like brunch or breakfast and lunch. Oh yes, Palmer House, right. Excellent, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna go there, and we're gonna go to the Saka at some point hotel.
Saka, you have to taste the Sachertorte, the famous one, yeah.
Yes, here. In New York City, there's a museum called the...
Fran Drescher also in der Lugner City. Sie wird morgen der Opernball-Gaststar von Jacqueline Lugner sein. Und im Moment findet eben diese kleine Talkrunde statt. 1 Stunde lang wird sie jetzt Rede und Antwort stehen. Und was war das für ein toller Empfang? Sie ist jetzt richtig gefeiert worden. Also die Lugner City, das Einkaufszentrum in Wien, steht Kopf, würde ich sagen. So viel Jubel, so viel Applaus und Fran Drescher hat sich sehr gefreut. Das hat man richtig gemerkt, wie sie sich feiern hat lassen. Sie schaut aus wie immer. Wir kennen sie ja noch aus der Serie Die Nanny. Das war eine Erfolgsserie in den 90ern. Und sie schaut eigentlich noch komplett gleich aus. Die Frau geht auf die 70 zu. Unglaublich. Sie ist 68 Jahre alt. Ein echter Hollywood-Star zu Gast in Wien. Und sie hat erzählt, sie liebt es in Wien. Sie sammelt selber Kunst, freut sich sehr, ihrem Ex-Mann Marc Jacobson alles zeigen zu können. Peter Marc Jacobson war nämlich noch nie da. Er war der Produzent von der Nanny, ist nach wie vor ihr bester Freund. Und sie hat erzählt, sie war schon im Belvedere gestern, sie war danach im Musical Phantom der Oper, sie war im Schwarzen Kamel und sie war auch im Sacher. Also sie lässt sich richtig gut gehen in Wien. Sie freut sich sehr, hier zu sein. Und wir sind gespannt, was sie uns noch alles erzählt. Wir schauen wieder live in die Lugner City.
You can shop, you can dine, you can eat, and you can see a movie. I'm sure that Marty Supreme is going to come here.
Yeah, that's perfect because in the Lugner City there is the Lugner Kino. Now let's talk about Marty Supreme. The movie got already 1 Golden Globe and it's nominated I think for 9 Oscars, is it right? And in important categories.
Yes, it's Best Actor, Best Director, Best Writer, Best Cast. It's really phenomenal. I mean...
Sorry, it can only be the best cast if you're playing a role in a movie, yeah?
Thank you. It's so incredible to me because I sort of took a break from acting to lead the Actors Union. It was at a time when there was a lot of problems. I came in during COVID, and then we went into the contract negotiations, and we had to go on strike, basically, which was very difficult. And, but they really didn't anticipate that I was going to be such a strong leader. They thought, oh, she's the nanny. It's not going to be a problem. This will be over in no time. But in fact, I really stood my ground. And I realized they were trying to discredit me because I'm a woman leader and make me seem like I didn't know what I was doing. And I do know what I'm doing. Hi, you guys up there. Hi. And I really decided that there was a bigger story to this negotiation than getting an amazing contract. And we got a historic contract, which also included protections against AI, more money from streaming channels, and like $1 billion deal. So, but the bigger story was, I realized that I am showing what female leadership could look like to women and girls. If you don't have a woman in leadership at every decision-making table, you're not going to make the right decision because you haven't included the female point of view in the decision-making process. I want to see us living in a time where, you know, there may be a couple of guys saying, well, what should we do here? And it's like, well, wait a minute, let's get a woman in this equation, because otherwise it's just us talking. We need to hear a female point of view. And I think that's very important.
So I now have a question which fits perfect what we were talking about. Was it more difficult to negotiate with the big film studios or to fight Mr. Sheffield's stubbornness in the past?
Well, you know, I love playing Fran, the nanny. First of all, the writers made her so funny. It was just a pleasure to play that part. And I'm so grateful that it continues to be so popular to this day. But the negotiations, that was much more difficult. And I'll tell you, I was afraid that, you know, it was too difficult. What was especially hard was keeping all of my members on the same wavelength, on the same page, of the same mind. We're all in it together. Very hard to keep people all together and focused and supportive of what I felt needed to happen. That was the most difficult, but we were able to do it. From beginning to end, we stayed one connected union, which is really a triumph.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Only if you, together you're strong, alone you're not.
That's exactly right. That's why I always I don't like when, you know, you see sometimes on social media, sometimes it's in politics, where they try to divide people. Once we're divided, then there's somebody way up much higher that we don't even know about that actually wins. We don't win if we're ever pointing fingers at each other. Don't do that. If anybody starts to do that, to say, you know, they're the problem, then know that the person saying it is the problem, not the people that they're accusing of being the problem. Never fall into that pit, because it's a manipulation to weaken the people. So we're so busy arguing with each other, we don't notice the real opposition, the real enemy. And that's very important, that we stay strong in solidarity as citizens to always be together.
From your role as the president of the union, let's talk about your role as nanny fan in the house of Mr. Sheffield, because we got so many questions about it. What does the role of Fran fan mean to you today, more than 30 years after the nanny?
What is the question?
What the role means to you right
the
now?
Role,
the figure.
I love it. I feel so blessed. We're writing, Peter and I are writing the Nanny musical. And we love living in that world when we're writing it and coming up with jokes for all the characters. And it's just, you know, and sometimes when we're writing, Peter will say, well, when you say this, and I'm not going to play the musical, but we still remember, we're imagining our characters from the TV show doing it. So it's so much fun. It's such a blessing that I came up with an idea that everybody loves, and you know, Peter and I take this journey as writing and co-creators and producing partners, and it's really dominated, you know, our life in a very positive way. And I feel so blessed because people are always so friendly and warm and loving and positive, and that's so lucky for me to have all that positive energy coming at me. You know, they're not going to let me sign things or anything, but in my heart, I want to. But I think they're going to give away autographed pictures that I autographed.
Yeah, of course. If there would be an episode of The Nanny set in Vienna, Lugner City and the Vienna Opera Ball, so let's go to Vienna Opera Ball, which one would it be, and what would Fran experience at the Vienna Opera Ball? What do you think?
Oh, if I went to the opera ball? I have a feeling we probably would have written it for the life ball. And I went to that, and I introduced Bill Clinton, who was getting an award, and I introduced him. It was like the best. It was so much fun. And it was about something so meaningful and helpful. So I think I wish we came to Vienna. You know, we went to Paris once. We went on a cruise once, but we didn't come here. But if we could do it over, we would, because there's a lot. We would probably do the life ball. Fran would probably come shopping here. And, just walking around the streets and the gorgeous architecture, it's just phenomenal. And we could come up with something funny that happened here that couldn't happen anywhere else.
Well, what do you know already about the Vienna Opera Ball, and what are your expectations? Now let's talk about that ball.
Oh, the Opera Ball, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. I want to see what everybody's wearing. And I think that it looks so beautiful when the debutantes come out dressed in white and they all dance. And I think just it's such a beautiful opera house that it's going to be amazing. And I'm invited by the Lugners to a private dinner before, and we're going to all have dinner together, and I'm looking forward to that as well. She was very kind, Jacqueline, because she kept sending me the menu and asking me, do you see anything you like, and what do you want to order? And so it really, she shaped it for what I like to eat, and it sounds like it's going to be really delicious.
And got it right, we will see you on the dance floor?
What?
Did I get it right? We will see you on the dance floor doing the waltz?
You know, I would go down with Peter, but if it's not too crowded, I don't like crowds. I get very I gotta...
Have fun
I gotta get out.
tomorrow. You will see.
I don't know why. I get scared, but